everybody. It is with profound recognition of life's most important moments that I stand today to address key objective 8 of the Sendai Gender Action Plan, planning for and investing in gender responsive disaster recovery, rehabilitation and reconstruction. This objective addresses the critical post-disaster phase where gender inequalities often deepen rather than heal. The Sendai Framework for Disaster Risk Reduction 2015 to 2030 recognizes that disaster preparedness, response, and recovery plan must take gender into account, ensuring adaptive social protection measures. Key Objective 8 specifically calls for planning for and investing in gender responsive disaster recovery, rehabilitation, and reconstruction. Research reveals that disasters reinforce, perpetuate, and increase gender inequality, making bad situations worse for women. Women on average have lower income and fewer assets than men, with less access to resources for recovery, and disasters set them back further and therefore widen the gender pay and assets gap. Without gender responsive recovery planning, post disaster interventions can unintentionally deepen existing inequalities rather than build back better. The Sendai GAP aims to accelerate achievement of the Sendai framework by substantially increasing resource allocations, activities, and impacts of gender responsive ERR and substantially decreasing gender related disaster risk by 2030. Recovery and reconstruction are critical moments where gender equality can be advanced or undermined. Gender responsive recovery recognizes that women, men, and people of diverse genders face different post disaster challenges and possess different capacities for recovery. It addresses structural inequalities between genders that lead to chronic vulnerabilities, recognizes and promotes women's existing capacities, directly benefits women not just as co benefits, and is designed and implemented by women as primary beneficiaries. Gender responsive recovery includes adaptive social protection measures addressing women's economic vulnerabilities, livelihood programs targeting women as primary beneficiaries, housing reconstruction considering women's safety and care responsibilities, equal participation for women in reconstruction, decision making, and protection against gender based violence in displacement settings. India provides compelling examples of gender responsive recovery. Following Cyclone Foni in 2019, Odisha Reconstruction Program incorporated gender principles throughout. The state established rupees 12 billion in reconstruction grants with 50% allocated directly to women headed households. Women received ownership certificates for reconstructed houses, ensuring legal asset ownership. The Odisha State Disaster Management Authority mandated that 40% of reconstruction committee members must be women, ensuring women's priorities inform house design. Over 150,000 women participated in reconstruction decisions. In Kerala, post 2018 flood recovery integrated gender responsive social protection. The state established women recovery grants of rupees 50,000 each for 75,000 women whose livelihoods were destroyed by flood. Women received cash transfer directly without male intermediaries, enabling immediate economic recovery. Kerala's housing reconstruction program included women's safety features like boundary walls, lockable doors, separate toilets, and proximity to women's community centers. Over 40,000 women participated in housing design consultations, ensuring reconstruction addressed their specific needs. Gujarat's 2001 earthquake reconstruction pioneered women's participation. The state mandated that 33% of reconstruction committee members must be women, eventually increasing to 50%. Over 1 lakh women received direct reconstruction grants for houses and livelihoods. Women led microfinance programs provided reconstruction loans to 50,000 women farmers and small business owners. ACWS women members received priority reconstruction assistance with women's organizations managing distribution of relief materials. Nepal's 2015 earthquake reconstruction demonstrated gender responsive approaches. The National Reconstruction Authority mandated that 50% of reconstruction beneficiaries must be women, with grants of NPR 4 lakhs directly to women. Women received ownership certificates for reconstruction houses, ensuring legal asset ownership. Over 5 lakh women received reconstruction grants. Nepal's reconstruction program included women's safety features like boundary walls, lockable doors, separate toilets, and proximity to women's community centers. Women participated in 3,000 reconstruction committees, ensuring reconstruction addressed their specific needs. Women led livelihood programs provided reconstruction grants of 1,50,000 women farmers and small business owners. The government established women's recovery grants of PHP 75,000 each for 1,20,000 women whose livelihoods were destroyed. Women received cash transfer directly without male intermediaries, and the program prioritized women in formal employment, agricultural workers, and small business owner in Philippines, where housing reconstruction included women's safety features and mandated that 40% of reconstruction committee members must be women. Women participated in house design, ensuring reconstruction addressed their specific needs. Over 80,000 women participated in reconstruction decisions. Fiji's post-cyclone Winston recovery established women's recovery grants of $3,000 each for 5,000 women. Women received direct grants for housing and livelihood reconstruction. Women-led reconstruction committees mandated 50% women membership, ensuring women's priorities informed reconstruction. Vanuatu's post-cyclone recovery included women's safety features in housing reconstruction and women participation in 200 reconstruction committees. Women-led livelihood programs provided reconstruction grants to 3,000 women farmers and small business owners. Despite progress, significant barriers persist. Recovery grants often go to male heads of households, excluding women's economic contributions. Housing reconstruction may ignore women's safety and care responsibilities. Post disaster violence against women often increases. Women's livelihood may receive less recovery support than men's. Key Objective 8 recognizes that recovery is transformational. Disasters can deepen inequality or advance equality depending on recovery approaches. The Sendai GAP aims to accelerate progress towards mutually reinforcing goals of gender equality and disaster risk reduction. When recovery is gender responsive, women build back better, communities become more resilient, and gender equality advances. Thank you.